What is up, guys, and welcome back to
Hey.
another weekly update.
How y'all doing?
Anyways, got a few stories we're going to cover today, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight into this. First one we're going to cover today is coming out of Venice, Italy. Yeah, we're going out of country for this one.
For once.
So, this one, 5 people are injured. No one's dead, so I can kind of laugh and joke a little bit about this. Cruise ship crashed into a tourist boat in Italy. Now, let me give you a little bit of a rundown on this, okay?
It did injure 5 people, but
it did injure 5
they're
people.
all good, I think.
Let me give you a little bit of run about this, okay? So, the cruise ship, there's a canal in Italy, in Venice, called the Giudecca Canal. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is the main canal for all boat traffic, and it's constantly clogged with, like, cruise ships and tourist boats and stuff like that.
Always.
For about 4 years now, they've been trying to find a way to stop cruise ships from going through here, open up another canal specifically for them. But they've never been able to get it because nationally it's never been passed. However, after this, they think it's going to happen. This happened Sunday morning. The 13-deck MSC Opera experienced an engine failure.
So wouldn't that be this morning?
Yeah, it's this morning.
Recording.
There's a video you can find online. I don't have a link for it to put on here. But it
Use
basically...
the page link.
the page link is in the description.
Yeah, the page link will be in the description.
But
the video should be there.
The video shows people fleeing as the ship scrapes along the dockside with its siren blaring before plowing into the tourist boat. So the MSC Opera is the cruise ship. It had an engine failure and could not stop or turn.
Kind of like its power steering went out if you're a car person.
Exactly. Venice's Port Authority said it's working to resolve the accident and free up the blocked canal. Nothing is sunk. Nothing is taking on water that I know of. They didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
5 people were injured, 4 with bruises, and 1 with just a regular wounded injury, more than likely. I mean, everyone seems to be stable. They didn't have anything stating that they were worried about that. There's been a plan in place to divert large cruise ships away from the St. Mark's Basin and the Giudecca Canal towards another canal called the Vittorio Emanuele Canal. This was drawn up by authorities 4 years ago, but since then they have had no response from national government. Message is really clear now, I would say.
They probably want to implement that now.
Yeah, I would think so. The transport minister, Danilo Toniello, said the government's finally close to a solution after today's accident.
Because my thought on that is if this was to happen again and somebody was to seriously get injured
or even killed.
Yeah.
Or if a ship were to get hit below the waterline and start sinking.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to block that canal for more than a little bit of time to get an engine repaired. That's going to block that canal for years.
I can guarantee you it would be...
I mean,
I know it'd be some money, but it'd be a lot easier to do another canal
when the
than to have to, take care of everything if that ship was to sink because of a bad wreck.
To point out how bad it would be if a ship were to go down in that canal. If you remember, years ago, there was the Costa Concordia that capsized off the coast. It took them years just to right the ship before they were able even to float it and pull it in for salvage. Now imagine if a ship sinks in that canal where they can't get those kind of ships in there to float it or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be there for years while they try to figure out how to fix it.
And it's just going to be there decaying, messing up more.
Which is even worse for Venice, because Venice is a city on water, and the city is constantly sinking. Areas are being flooded yearly.
Yeah.
Because the city's slowly sinking because of where it was built. Venice also attracts around 30 million people a year, so
it's a big.
You don't want a giant sunken cruise ship in the middle of your canal.
I do know it's a big tourist destination, or tourist.
Terrorist. We must go to see the city that is sinking. Sorry, that was offensive, y'all. I apologize. Anyways, that's all we had on that one. So we're going to go ahead and leave off there. Next one we're going to go into is a story here in the United States and eastern Iowa. It's going to be a real quick one. We don't have a lot of information on it. Another flood barrier has failed in downtown Burlington and has flooded the port area of Burlington. County officials said that the city is going to release more information later. As of right now, they've not given a lot of information on it. They are trying to remove the water. It is a flash situation, and it's constantly changing.
Y'all know, well, this is kind of an update to last week's story, but y'all know us in the South were dealing with all those storms and stuff, and I believe where me and Tyler live, we kind of skated some of that, so that was good.
Burlington, to go ahead and show you, May's rainfall for Burlington has been 10.3 inches of rain. Jeez. Half of that fell between the 26th and the 29th.
Jeez.
Rain should begin leaving the area as of yesterday, so it's expected to stay away until Monday. Hopefully that will give them a chance. As you can see from the pictures that I have put up over here. I pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, that way for you.
So it's going to show.
It'd
you
be
can
that
see
way for me too.
It's not severe, but it's definitely flooded.
Yeah.
So this is going to be our idiot of the day that we have. I don't really want to. He's not a horrible person.
No,
but
I mean he's just doing what adults do. I mean,
he did it at the wrong time. Okay.
Yeah, wrong time.
This is a Catholic school principal, Michael Comeo.
Resigns after being arrested at. Do you want to take this?
This dude went to a strip club in D.C. while he was taking kids on a field trip.
Yeah.
He took them to a field trip in D.C. and then went to a strip club and then got arrested. He was arrested on a school-sponsored trip, y'all. I get why he resigned.
Can I ask this question? Because I don't think we
he was charged.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
He was charged with public intoxication and possession of an open container of alcohol after he was accused of refusing to pay his bill.
All you had to do was pay.
So not only did he get arrested at a strip club, but this dude wasn't even gonna pay them.
All you gotta do is pay your bill, and maybe no one would know.
Dude, get it together.
But no, you decided no, I'm not gonna pay my bill. So not only am I gonna be arrested and probably still have to pay them, but I'm gonna lose the job that would help me pay them.
He was principal for 5 years before this. So, dude, just get out of here. I will give him this. The incident occurred after the students had been put in their hotel rooms for the evening under the supervision of other chaperones. So it's not like he took them to wherever the field trip was and then just goes, I'm going to go to the club, and just left. He did this at night, at least. We will give him that.
But still.
Get out of here, dude. Come on.
Come on.
So, guys, we're going to go ahead and give you two things real quick. These are the new release games for the week. Both of them come out on June 6th. We have MotoGP 19, old school motorcycle racing game, if you've ever played the old ones. This is going to be available on PC, PlayStation 4, Switch, and Xbox One. And then we have Elder Scrolls Online Elsewhere. This is the newest expansion for the Elder Scrolls Online game, which, if you'll remember when it first came out, had a lot of problems. Has improved big time, and is a much better game.
I will say this, you do know that's a ripoff of somebody else's work.
What do you mean?
The Elsewhere add-on. It's been going around.
It doesn't surprise me.
It's a ripoff of somebody else's work. But anyway, speaking of gaming, guys, since this...
Now, this is coming out on June 4th, guys. PC, PlayStation, and Xbox One.
Since this is the last technically news video we'll have for a while, because next weekend is going to be...
E3.
Very busy. If you've seen our streams already scheduled on YouTube, I wish we could do that on Facebook and you know, all that good stuff. But anyway, we're going to be covering those streams Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Some of those I'll be here for by myself. I did get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, just wanted to let y'all know, since this will be the last actual news video for
about
at least
2
weeks.
At least a week or two.
Why 2?
This week, up to then, and then the next week until we record again. That's 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. He's got a point.
So
I'm so used to us recording on Wednesday.
But guys, we're going to go ahead and get into the last story here, and this one's a really sad one. 12 people are dead in Virginia Beach after a shooting. This does not include the suspect, though he is dead as well. Longtime city employee walked into the municipal building in Virginia Beach on Friday and killed 12 people. He engaged police afterwards in a long gun battle, according to authorities, before he was killed. 4 other people were wounded in the shooting, including a police officer whose bulletproof vest saved his life. It's a devastating, horrible thing to happen, y'all. Happened shortly after 4 p.m. He killed one man in the parking lot in his vehicle who was there to get a permit before walking into the office and going through all 3 floors shooting people. Police entered the building within at least a minute or 2 of the first call, because if you've looked at the map, the police building is yards away from this building, so they were able to respond almost immediately.
And I mean, what I don't get with this, and don't get me wrong, none of these people deserve to die, but I mean, the dude in his car, just there to get a permit. What's up with that?
This guy, to be honest, no one knows why he did it. He didn't leave any kind of reasoning or anything like that.
I know we have no reasoning, but I'm just wondering, that just doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, none of it does, actually, but that really doesn't in the scheme of things.
It doesn't make sense, and it's not going to. The dude became unhinged. Reportedly, he put his 2 weeks notice in at his job before he did this. So I don't think he planned on surviving this to begin with.
Yeah.
But it's a really big thing for this to have happened, especially with all the other shootings that we've had in the past. I'm not going to push gun laws or anything like that, because I myself own firearms and have a concealed carry. I'm not going to push gun laws on anyone. I don't believe that you should be able to tell someone they can't own a weapon unless there's a valid reason for it.
Gun laws ain't going to fix that.
Gun laws won't fix it.
I'm just going to say that.
But we're not going to get into the laws or anything like that. Just remember the 12 people that were killed, y'all.
I'm just going to say, honestly, people are going to do it either way.
They're going to do it either way, but I don't think we should get into it.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on the people who were killed and not trying to fix something you can't fix with a law.
Yeah.
So, but y'all, that's all we have for today. Anything you want us to cover, I guess just leave them in the comments below.
Yeah, leave it in the comments below, and Tyler needs to start looking at the comments too, so we're both...
We'll get to it as soon as we get them, y'all.
But, see you guys later. God bless you.
Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one.